Hey guys, it is me. It's been too long. I've been gone. But your girl just needed a break. Don't we all need a break? But I'm back. I don't even know if this is like a season 3. Like, did I just end season 2? Or should I just be, maybe it will just be episodes. Maybe there isn't seasons because I never did a finale. I don't know, but that was also like 2 months ago. So technically, I mean, this is a new season or it's just another episode. I don't know. I guess I didn't think that far in advance about this. But I was gone because I just needed a break. I needed to recalibrate. And, in my brain, there was like a lot of tabs open and I just needed to put them in folders. So that's basically what I've been doing over these last 2 months is making folders in my brain to make this a lot easier because the joy was starting to come out because it was becoming a lot of work. I mean, it still is a lot of work, whatever. That just is what it is. I needed to just step back and figure out how to make this easier, write things out. And that's honestly what this episode is about. If you want to hear the episode in one sentence, it is if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. That's it. Okay, so if you got this far, you pretty much got the sum of this. So if you don't want to go on, I totally get it. But it's only like a 15-minute episode, so just go ahead, keep on listening to the rest of it. It's just where I've been, what I've been up to, how I reevaluated what I did. I shared that. I even shot a couple episodes, which was on my goal of how to organize this better, have some stuff prepped and ready to go. I rebranded, I did some things, and now we're here to set some goals. It's October, guys, and I think this is the time of the year where people start to I don't know, let go of their goals and kind of wait for the new year. And I'm here to tell you, don't wait till the new year. Don't get so far off track that you got to start from zero in the new year. Just get back on it. It could be different goals, but a lot can be done in 90 days. So go on ahead, listen up. I tell you how I did my plan for the next 90 days so you can do your plan for the next 90 days. So go on ahead, sit back, grab a little fizzy soda, a little snack, whatever it is, whatever time of the day it is you're listening to, and enjoy the first episode back because I'm so excited. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the Acting Like a Mom podcast. I am Alicia, your host, and we are here to shine a spotlight on the incredible and often untold stories of mothers navigating the fast-paced world of the entertainment industry. Let's get to it. Mama. Hey there. Welcome back to the Acting Like a Mom podcast. All right. I took an unexpected break. It just kind of happened. I don't know. I told myself, I was like, you know what? I'm on vacation. I went on a family vacation to Mammoth, which we do every year. And I was like, I'm not going to post this week. And then I didn't post another week. And then I didn't post another week. But in all honesty, I just feel like I was feeling overwhelmed. And I needed a moment. And I gave myself that moment. And I tried my best to not beat myself up about that moment because I told myself I was going to be so consistent, keep it up, do all the things, and to feel like I kind of let myself down and let my goals down and what I wanted to do. But just a lot has happened and I needed a second to catch my breath, honestly. The break wasn't expected, but it was needed. I feel like sometimes life just writes itself and that's just, you got to go with it and not beat yourself up. And I think I had to get back to the purpose of the podcast and why I want to do it and what the purpose is. And that still remains true. I want to create a space where women feel that they could have a career and a family and that they don't have to choose. And I want to do that by sharing other women's stories because it doesn't always look the same. It's not always linear. And it's just, motherhood is something that I am very passionate about. And I'm very passionate about my career. And I think having conversations as we're getting older, what it looks like and trying to figure it out. But I feel like we're allowed to feel burnt out. So I just had to, whatever, figure out a way to merge all these new things that are happening in my life with the podcast. If you guys don't know, I became an agent. And I think that's really one of the biggest things, the shifts in my life that have taken so much time. But I'm so in love with it. I'm so passionate. I feel like the podcast, I do it because motherhood and women. And honestly, this is kind of where I re-met my partner, Ilea, who I work with now. And, we, both of us, Ilea and I, we both have big goals, big dreams, and I think we help support each other. So when I told her, I was like, I'm feeling in a rut with my own personal goals, with the podcast. I need something, we just kind of reevaluated our business plan. And it's like, okay, well, maybe we switch days, or maybe we take shifts. And I think I think now that we're starting to get the groove of that, I'm able to organize my time a little bit better, which has been super helpful because I want to do them both. There's something so fulfilling about being a part of women's lives when they are about to be introduced to motherhood, supporting them in that journey, because I know that transition, that in between, that feeling like, what's going to happen to me when I come back? What's going to happen to me during? Like, is it possible? And it's nice to be a part of women and that transition in their lives. I think it was really helpful that we had that conversation, because I told her, I was like, look, I just need a second to reorganize my goals. We're in the part of the year, it's September, so it's like it's not that beginning of the year rush. Summer's over. It's like, and we're getting ready to go into holiday season and all those things. So it's hard to lose sight of your goals. And I think it was nice for me to pause instead of force myself to push through. And I redid all my goals and my plans. I'm a firm believer in fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I think that's where I was. Like, I didn't have a written out plan. And there's so many things going on in my brain and my mind, and all these things I want to do, all the things I need to get done, the goals I have. And it's just becoming this literally that's what's going on in my head. So I took the time to write everything out, and it wasn't organized and it wasn't pretty, because I also love a notes. I love a brainstorm. I love seeing the way people's mind work. Usually I feel like I make categories, this, that, what falls under this, and I feel like that made me think too much. I literally dumped everything on a piece of paper that I wanted to do, whether it was this week or over this course of the rest of the year. I wrote everything out. I needed to get everything out of my brain and on a piece of paper. It was literally word vomit all over that. And I think the disorganization of that dump was so helpful, because I think I was so busy trying to structure it, and I was trying to be like, okay, where I need more stuff in this area. I need more stuff in this area. So I'm like thinking about the wrong things when I could just dump it and make it make no sense, and then I could organize it later. So, and I know a lot of people like to put things in compartments. I think dumping it out first and then compartmentalizing it will be helpful if you're anything like me and your brain is literally about to pop. I did that, and honestly, on this break, I feel good. I feel like I got stuff done. I have a new space that I'm shooting in. We're testing it out. We'll see how I like it. I rebranded. I wanted to do a rebrand. I wanted this to feel more like me, a little structured, a little crazy, a little cozy. And that was exciting because, I've been wanting to do like a rebrand or like change things. It's really can be a lot to bounce ideas off of yourself. When I did the rebrand, I went to Fiverr. If you guys don't know about Fiverr, get in it. And so I just did my brand. I did a rebrand through Fiverr. And I'm glad, because my brain didn't have the capacity to do it. I think the thing is sometimes I don't like to spend money on things when I know that I can do it and I'm able to do it. And I know that I could do those things, but I just had to like let it go and just pay for it and have someone else do it. Because I'm also like, are they going to get the idea? Are they going to do the things? So I'm really excited. It felt like a really great collaboration process. It felt like a restart, a rebrand, and I'm glad I did it. It gave me a little bit of clarity of things that I might need to do, even with how I shoot. Like, I love shooting in a studio space. I love this, but it's getting expensive, and I don't want money to be the reason why I don't keep doing the podcast. So maybe it's going to have to, at some point, go on a Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Like via video type of thing, which I love the in-person thing. That was a big component that I wanted to have, even though I knew it was like shooting for the stars. And I still want to keep it. I'm hoping, like, we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the year. If I could just monetize the podcast enough to where it pays for itself, I think that would be great. So I could just work on the creative side and getting the guests and things like that. But if I could get the podcast to just like pay for the space, the rentals, the editing, I would feel I would be able to easily go on. But I feel like it's just really starting to it just feels like it's really starting to almost become a really hard task. Like, this is just a full-time job, and I need to figure out how to make it easier. And I might just have to put aside my ego, my pride, whatever it is that makes me not want to shoot online, and just shoot it that way. It's either shoot that way or it might have to stop because, it starts getting expensive. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of brain power. It's a lot of advertising. It's a lot of post on the YouTube, post on the Instagram, post on the captions. What's the cover? What's the this? So it's a lot. I need to somehow make it a little bit easier. And I came up with ideas, and that was one of them. So we'll see. Unless this monetizes before the end of the year, let's get these ratings up, share with a friend, do all the things, help your girl out so that she could just get the basics paid for. And, because finances, let's be real, are a big thing. I mean, in real life too. And I was able to actually reset my personal financial goals of what I want to make, what I want to do, where do I want to put the money, and all those things. And it opened up the conversation for me and my husband again, because I feel like when you are parenting and when you are busy, sometimes you forget or you don't have the time to um, do the planning. And in a perfect world, every Sunday we would get together, go over last week's and go over next week's goals. And I know we'll get there, and we were there. Um, but this is the ebb and flow of life and the relationships and all the things that we do. And I think that that's where we're going. Because look, we got September, October, November, December. We have 3 months, 3.5. I mean, we have 3.5-ish months left of the year. The year isn't over. So much could get done in this amount of time. Like, life-changing things can happen over this time. So it's just a reminder to recalibrate, to people that it's the end of the year. I almost feel like it's like an end of the year blues. It's almost like we're just waiting for the end of the year to happen. So we just kind of just let go so we can set our new goals in the new year. I just got to make it through. We get to the holidays, get to the new year, and then I want to start. But I really think it's smart to catch yourself before you go too far. Because a lot of times, we know it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. But I do think it's really smart to keep in mind it's how far you let yourself fall. Because if you lose 10 pounds, gain 9 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fall, you get back up, you fall, you get back up. But it's just that I feel like the goal is to shrink that amount of time that you're down so you could get back up and, take 3 steps forward, 1 step back, instead of 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Like, I want to get more quicker. And I feel like this is the time of the year where a lot of people can just let go of their goals. But I'm here to tell you, to remind you, do not give up on your goals that you set for the year. Reset some goals for these last 3 months. Like, a lot can happen in 90 days. I mean, people make changes in 30 days. So re-up your goals. Put the time aside to plan. Don't just go through the emotions. It's okay to take a second to make the plan, because I feel like I go and I start chasing. It's a hamster. Like, I'm working hard. Like, you don't want to work. You just want to be careful to not work hard up the wrong ladder. You're not like running this rat race. And I don't think we realize how important it is to plan, to pause and plan. Like, because it feels like an like you're not doing anything, but the brain work is doing something. Sometimes you just gotta pause. The power is in the pause that you have to do. It's just a part of it. And I think even in this industry, really this industry, it's like you feel the need to stay relevant, to stay on people's feeds, to stay in this. And there are times where, yeah, that is the space that you're at. But we need to just give ourselves the grace to take the break when needed, because you won't be forgotten, okay? You won't be forgotten if you take a pause to your career. And when I say pause, I'm not even saying like just stop auditioning, stop this. No, still do all the things you're doing, but there are things that you could cut out that just don't. I mean, the easiest one that we could say is social media. Cutting social media out, or just like even time slots. I have alarms on my phone, not alarms, but I have locks on my phone. I can't get on Instagram for certain hours unless whatever. They have certain ones where you have to pay $1 if you get back in. There's all kinds of ways to silence your space. And I'm just saying, take advantage of that, because technology could help and it could hurt. So have it help you so it doesn't hurt you. And don't feel like as entertainers, actors, whatever, that you have to be in someone's face all the time, because sometimes I think absence makes the heart grow fonder. Because I do think there is something about the comeback, the return. And you guys, it could literally just be 2 weeks of quiet and you come back on and people are like, oh, where have they been? And they're interested. Like, just soak up that time to reevaluate what your goals are. Like, I promise you, if you sit down for an hour and just put everything aside, put your phone aside, all distractions aside, you will come up with some amazing ideas. That planning will help you produce what you need to make versus you figuring it out in real time. You have a plan and you go after it. Make a plan. I want to remind you guys to realign yourself, recalibrate yourself, and come back when you're ready. Like, you don't have to come back on anyone else's time. Like, come back when you're recharged. That's it. As for me, I have some really exciting plans. I have some things that I want to create. Oh, there's always something. I'm very much the person that I like to say, like, start whenever. Like, start on a Tuesday, start at 4:00 in the afternoon, I just started reading the Bible in a year. And I started that in July, and I haven't hit my things every week, but it's like, it's still growing. It's still making me a better person. I'm still growing from it. I'm still going back to it. So there's no better time than now. Now being literally right now in your bed, watching TV, in your car driving. Like, right now is the time, on a Tuesday, on a Saturday, at 4 p.m., at 3 a.m. Just start. Do the things. Do all of the things. We literally have this one life, so why not just try it out? I mean, how sad would it be is if you were on your deathbed and you're like, gosh, I wish that I just tried that one thing. Like, nothing matters, guys. No's, if people tell you no, if you keep getting told no, that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. None of it matters. I mean, so that's where I'm at in this space with the podcast. I'm excited for the rebrand. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that I didn't give up. I'm excited that I made the plan and to be here with you guys. I'm really looking forward to I'm really looking forward to some of the guests that I already shot with. So we'll be shooting in the new space. I'm excited about where the podcast is going to go. I don't know. I'm just excited for the leaps of faith that I am going to take. And I invite you guys to recalibrate and realign and do all the things that you need to do to take care of yourself. Take that pause, because pause has power. And yeah, that's it. So I hope to see you guys on the goal setting side. Make some goals. Tell me about your goals. I love seeing people's goals. Send me pictures of your notebook. Oh, I love it. Send it all. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with me. If you liked what you heard, put a ding on it. Don't forget to rate and review. And remember, motherhood is the best hood.